This thing sounds good. I can't get her in. This one sounds healthy. Pretty sure this one's going with me. Pretty sure. Waiting on my 65 Mustang. The owner must be out in it. Maybe taking one last drive in it before it heads to auction. But I'm gonna put the Mustang in first and put this one behind it. Let's get this one ready to go in. I'll pull the Mustang right in front of it. Nice little truck. Be a nice little street truck to have, that's for sure. Now this is garage goals, but nice little truck. Alright, well if you guys want an update, you see that white dually right there? Well, it's got a brand new turbo on it. Disaster prevention kit for CP4. She's done. Shout out to Rusty Nuts here in Smithsburg where my parents live. They do a lot of diesel work. I think that's what they specialize in, and they got that thing in and out pretty quickly. I think they're gonna put some more miles on it and drive it a couple times, check for leaks, and then check all the you know, fluid levels and stuff a couple more times before they release it. But it's done. It's running and driving, and heck, I think they got it done in less than a week. I think from the time they have a rollback, they came and got it half a mile up the road, and I think from that time to the time they had it done was less than a week. So awesome service. Now I'm rolling with the enclosed. I'm loaded. I've got two cars, two vehicles. I've got a 66 Mustang and then a little C10 truck, both going to Greensboro Auto Auction for the classic sale this week. Classic sale starts on Thursday. The cars don't run till Friday. I think they do like memorabilia and stuff on Thursday. So I'm not sure if I leave tomorrow or the next day. This got to kind of be down there by Thursday, even Friday morning at the latest. But I will. I'll decide when I'll get down there. I wanted to get them loaded, make sure everything was good with the enclosed, make sure everything's good with the single cab. Probably gonna run the single cab down there, and then the 7.3 is going to be brought back to the house. I was just checking it out at my parents'. I'm gonna bring it back. It needs wheel studs, it needs the proper lug nuts, and the power steering cooler was hit when it was loaded on the rollback. So I can tell you who didn't hit it, but I can tell you who did. So they're not expensive at all, so I'm gonna put a new one on there. I gotta get the system bled. So we'll be back to bleeding the power steering system, and then I'll have to be getting yelled at in the comments because it's noisy, but we'll see if we can actually get all the air out this time. You're going the wrong way. Dang, it's about time she gets some work done for me. Alright, well, I headed down to North Carolina. I messed my shoulder up a couple days ago, and I don't know how I did it, but it's probably one of the top 5 most painful things I've had. Something like certain motions, like I can get my arm up here and then straighten it out, but it's like it gets stuck at a certain spot and it is just screaming pain. So if I can avoid a certain spot, and I don't know if I did it picking up our son the other day, because he was running around outside and then I was on the mower, and he he'll get on the mower and ride for a while and then get off. And I don't know if when I reach down to pick him up I tweak something, but like right there hurts so bad. Like if I go down and out anymore, I'd probably cry. Yeah. So I don't know. It's pretty painful, but I'm pushing through it. So we're headed down to Greensboro. We got 2 cars, which I'll show you when we get there. Gotta deliver these 2 Mustang and a C10 to the classic auction. But the reason I was talking about my shoulder, which I worked through it, I'll be all right. I may have to single cab it to Florida one more time because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the work on the 7.3 done in time to take it. I gotta bring snowbirds home. So I had to find something to get me down there. I put together a pretty good load if I can get it all on the trailer. Meaning, I mean, I have room for it, meaning that everything goes smooth with each pickup. I've got a golf cart, I've got a Hotshot truck for my AA. Looks like something went through the windshield on it. So I'm not sure if it runs or drives, but it's a 4500, so they won't load it. I'll have to winch it if it doesn't run. I don't see why it wouldn't though from the pictures. Which if I have to winch it, it is what it is. And I have a mini, one of those Honda mini trucks. You know, like the Japanese style mini trucks. Got one of those too to go to Florida. I'm actually picking the Japanese mini truck up today on the way home. So then I'll take it home when they know I'm not going to deliver it till next week. Today's Thursday. So I told them, I was like, hey, I gotta come by, can I pick it up and deliver it Monday, Tuesday? And they said, yeah, that's no problem. We'll let the customer know and he'll just pay you on delivery. So the guy works perfectly. I'll swing by and grab it. And honestly, I think because it's a little out of the way, it pays better than even regular size like cars and trucks coming from my area. So I'm glad I looked. I had booked that Hotshot truck. I talked the guy up. I tried to talk him an extra 200. He gave me an extra 100, which it doesn't go all the way down into Florida. I think it's like just goes to Jacksonville, which is nice. I can kick that off, and then the other 2 pieces go to Fort Myers with me. So from Jacksonville to Fort Myers, I'll be really light. I just got to get it on the truck. It's at IAA. From the pictures, it looks like one of those I can back right up to it, and I mean, I might be even able to sweet talk a loader or something to help me put it on the trailer, since I don't have a wedge. I've got a, you know, my low profile. Might be able to sweet talk somebody into doing that. But if I gotta winch it, I gotta winch it. That's what it is. So I'll catch up with you guys when we get down here to Greensboro. We're probably gonna stop at Davis and get fuel. That's about 80 miles from here. Stop, get fuel. I think fuel was about $3.40 a gallon. Get it there. We'll probably get enough for the rest of the day there. And then we'll deliver, and then on our way home we'll pick up that mini truck. So the one thing I have problems is reaching up with my left arm to hit the turn signal, so I'm having to reach across, but we'll be alright. I can't really, if I knew like exactly what happened, or heck, I could have just slept on it. That's my shoulder I sleep on. So I'll give it a couple days before I do anything, and if I need to, I'll end up going to the doctors. That's why I pay for health insurance. That's why you gotta have it, right? I mean, I pay an astronomical amount, being a business owner, out of pocket per month to pay for insurance, and then you've got all those, those deductibles you gotta meet and stuff, so you gotta pay out of pocket. So I'd rather just wait till I know I need to go, and then if I need to use it, I use it. You know? So I'll catch up with you guys when we get down here to Davis, or we get down to Greensboro. And I must say, 316 miles, averaging 10.5 miles per gallon with this enclosed trailer. I'm pretty impressed with that for this truck, because I mean, when I went down to Florida with that big load, and I don't know if it's because this is a V-nose or whatever, but when I took that last trip down to Florida with the flatbed, I got 8.9, 9.2, somewhere in that average ballpark. You know, it was a little heavy, but I didn't think this thing would do 10.5. And that does have some idle time on it too. It might be a little higher. I pulled over for like 30-35 minutes this morning because of traffic. Traffic was real thick. It was kind of rush hour, so I got a little down the road before rush hour. When it started to get thick, I pulled over into the rest area and just kind of sat there on my phone and waited until traffic got moving a little better. There's nothing I hate more. Stop and go traffic, especially when I've got, you know, this caliber of vehicles in the trailer. I would hate for someone to rear end me or hit me and do damage to my customer's car while I'm trying to get them down to the auction. About an hour from the auction, get these two dropped off, and I've got a pickup on the way home that picks up in Virginia, but will end up going down to Florida with me. So they were okay with the dates. It's one of those Honda mini trucks. From the dispatch is what it says. So I'm gonna pick that up and then deliver Tuesday. They were fine with that. I'm just honest with them today. I'm coming through the area. I'm not gonna leave out till Sunday or Monday. If that's cool, I'll pick it up. That way, you know, it's picked up and it's en route. And then tomorrow we'll get piece number 2 picked up, and then piece number 3 to Florida we'll pick up on Monday in Virginia on the way down. So I'll stack the trailer accordingly so I can fit that on, because one piece I have I don't think is gonna move. It says it doesn't run, but who knows how much effort somebody actually put in to get it running. I'm sure maybe they hooked up one jump box to it, wouldn't start. So I'm gonna take multiple jump boxes and jumper cables tomorrow and see if we can't get this truck fired up and get it on a trailer. And then I've got everything to fix the 7.3. I've got all the wheel studs, all new wheel studs. I've got the lug nuts, they came in, the new wheel came in. I'm guessing tomorrow maybe I'll get the tires swapped, and then tomorrow afternoon or Saturday, I'm gonna go get the truck. I'm gonna put the wheel studs in at my parents' and bring it back to my house. That way I can work on it Saturday and Sunday, and hopefully, fingers crossed, take that to Florida. If not, I'm not rushing it, I'll just take this. All it needs is wheel studs, the wheels put back on, and the tow truck busted the power steering cooler. Had a hard time finding an exact replacement at my local Napa. We found one. It's a cooler, same thing as like a transmission cooler. It's got the same size fittings. It's a little bigger, so that's going to be more cooling. I don't know how much necessarily. I know one of my 7.3 gurus will tell me in the comments how important that is, the extra cooling. I don't think it's going to really make a difference. So hopefully get that bled out and take that truck. I would like to take that truck, obviously, being a crew cab with the bed in the back. But if I have to take this, I'm mentally prepared. I'm not going to rush myself. I'm just going to make sure whatever I take is ready to go. Been passing a lot of, like, I don't think it might be NASCAR, yeah, because I'm in North Carolina, which would be outside of, which would be Charlotte, where all like the NASCAR teams are, and they just came from Talladega, so I'm not sure where this weekend's race actually is. This one was fun to crawl into, in the bed and through the window. See if we can't get this thing started up. This is Jason. Go, what can I help you with? No, we don't need any dispatchers, thank you. Now brokers are calling. Sounds good. And last but not least, get this 66 Mustang. It said 65 earlier, I think. It's a 66. Let's see if I can't get this thing unloaded here. You guys have seen this one if you follow me on the channel for a while. Brought this here, it no-sailed. Well, I don't think it hit reserve and it's back. I don't know if it's got a reserve this time or not. Yeah, not sure how I did, but it reminded me when I went to put my arm out the window to look at it. It's not bending like that right now. Well, something a little different today. Man, do they have some inventory. All kinds of stuff. They got little taxis over there that I've hauled before, and they've got Suzukis, they've got Mitsubishis. This is a little Honda. This thing's only got 19,000 kilometers? Yeah, 19,000 kilometers on it. Clean as can be. Little bed on it. I need one of these for the farm. This one's definitely too nice to put on the farm though. Well, this thing is gonna head down to, this goes down to Naples. Little right-hand drive action. Gonna like slide in. See how the gas pedal's attached? Good thing I don't have boots on today. Knew I'd be crawling in and out of cars at the auction, so I didn't wear boots, so. Four-wheel drive. And we got some. Come on, person, get over. Come on. Today. Man, we got accident after accident here apparently. They were slowing up because I'm pretty sure there's another accident up here, which it told you on a sign about 5 miles back that there was a crash to be alert. Well, apparently they are not paying attention, and it's slowing up here too when you have this UPS guy. It's like we just got through one accident, we know there's another one, why are we going 100 miles an hour? And that's how pile-ups all happen. I'm not paying attention.
Watch out, accident reported ahead.
See? Something going on all through here, so slow down. Nah, we'd rather just fly through and rear-end somebody and total our vehicle. That's, you know, no problem. This car mangled. Looks like I got into a guardrail or side of a truck. Well, looks like I'll get home in enough time tonight to, I guess, swap trailers. I gotta go to Copart, Baltimore tomorrow, and unfortunately it's not the one that's right down the road from my house. It is the dirty, grimy Patapsco Avenue or whatever it is. That place is, even the road getting in there is completely destroyed. Like, I mean, potholes. The crown in the middle of the road is probably like 3 feet high. Okay, 3 feet. That's a little exaggeration. A foot high. The road's destroyed. It's a really not nice area. They have 20 appointments per half hour there. So I'm actually scheduled for first thing tomorrow, which is 8:30. These are first appointments. And I got a van to pick up there. So I think I'm going to take the small trailer, because that's not going to deliver till Monday before I go to Florida, I think. I really have time to sneak away this weekend to deliver, but it's my van customer and I always take care of him. So if I get up really early Monday, go deliver that, and then come back to the house, hook onto the big flatbed and go. Or if I have the 7.3 done, what I'll do is I already have that hooked to the big trailer, ready to go, get home, switch trucks, and then I'm gone. So we'll see. See how that goes. Gonna get from there. I guess tomorrow when I pick up the van, I'll come back, I'll drop that trailer, I'll hook to the flatbed, and then I'll run up to Elkton, Maryland, try and get that Hotshot truck out of IAA. It's my plan, I guess. That IAA is never busy. I've only been there probably a handful of times, and each time I'm the only person there. So, fingers crossed, they might be willing to do a little bit of helping if that thing doesn't run. If not, we'll get the winch out. It's already on the trailer. We'll just get it out, gosh, get it hooked up, and get that thing loaded up. I think what's going to happen is, I want it to run because I want to go Japanese mini truck on the front, that truck, and then the golf cart that I'm picking up. Because I kind of want to use that truck as somewhat of a wind deflector for the golf cart. Because I know those windshields are not really made to go down the road. I'm gonna talk to the guy because he's a dealer and ask him if there's
Watch out, vehicle on shoulder ahead.
if there's anything we can do to prevent that windshield from breaking or coming off, because they're just not made to go down the road. Or if it like folds down, if we can fold it down and let the wind pass through it, that might be an option. I don't know. But it sounds like it's a new, I think he said it might be new. It said 22 or 2022, 2024 four-seater golf cart. So it might be really nice and might have a flip-down windshield. It might be able to just let the air pass through. I don't know. But what I wanted to, I just kind of wanted to stagger them like that because my first drop is going to be the Hotshot truck. So I can always back the golf cart off and we can roll that off. Although they say they have equipment to take it off. I don't know if they'll be able to lift that truck. They might have a big wheel loader. I don't know, but that is all up in there. But that's the plan for now. I'll be home in about an hour, and I figured out what happened with that accident is why there was like so many like emergency vehicles. It was a cop that was hit, a cop car. I don't know if he was in the car or not, or what, if he was still had somebody stopped for another accident, but his car was rear-ended. It wasn't terrible, but I also don't know if he was in the car, like, I don't know if he had to dodge it, or if he got, I don't know, if he got hit, if not, but that's why there was like, I had like probably 5 police cars go by, like a fire marshal come by, and the tow truck was like in between some of them going up there, so I don't know if they were trying to get his car loaded and get it out of the way. Thankfully they got the 340 bridge open, because I'm going to come up 81 and cut across could get over to 70 instead of running all the way up 81 to 70 to my house. And it's about the same time, but I think it's like 30 or 40 less miles.